Hello, welcome to HL Tutoring Services. Pause for Poetry, a time in the day when you can stop whatever you're doing, whether it's work or play, and listen to some poetry. How are you? I hope you're okay. Today I'm going to be sharing an atmospheric poem with you. It's very famous. It's by Walter Delamere, and it's called The Listeners. "Is there anybody there?" said the traveller, knocking on the moonlit door. And his horse in the silence champed the grass of the forest's ferny floor. And a bird flew out of the turret above the traveller's head, and he smote upon the door again a second time. "Is there anybody there?" he said. But no one descended to the traveller. No head from the leaf-fringed sill leaned over and looked into his grey eyes, where he stood perplexed and still. But only a host of phantom listeners that dwelt in the lone house then stood listening in the quiet of the moonlight to that voice from the world of men, stood thronging the faint moonbeams on the dark stair that goes down to the empty hall, hearkening in an air stirred and shaken by the lonely traveller's call. And he felt in his heart their strangeness, their stillness answering his cry, while his horse moved, cropping the dark turf neath the starred and leafy sky. For he suddenly smote on the door even louder and lifted his head. "Tell them I came, and no one answered, that I kept my word," he said. Never the least stir made the listeners, though every word he spake fell echoing through the shadowness of the still house from the one man left awake. Aye, they heard his foot upon the stirrup, and the sound of iron on stone, and how the silence surged softly backward when the plunging hoofs were gone. That was The Listeners by Walter Delamere. Did you like that poem? Have you heard it before? Have you got a favourite poem, a favourite atmospheric poem? If so, you could record yourself on video. If you're feeling shy, just record your voice on audio. I would love to share it. Well, if you think you need some help or guidance with primary education, English and or maths, English as a foreign language for adults, or violin, get in touch. You can visit the website on hltutoringservices.com or leave a voicemail on 07950 598030. Well, thank you for telling me about your favourite poems and getting in touch, sharing your favourite poems with me. Sleep easy tonight. And I look forward to sharing some more poetry with you very soon. So it's bye from HL Tutoring Services. Pause for poetry.